Hey, it's Pirak and today we are installing this BOV in my 2016 Polo GT. So this is everything that the kit contains. The main boost pipe, this is the vacuum line, and this box contains the BOV. It has some extra hardware, as you can see. This is the housing for the BOV, and inside it is the BOV itself. It does come with an extra spring. It should be installed with the medium one, and this should be the light one, and the vacuum tap. So as you can see, there is no real branding on this BOV. Usually blow-off valves are by Forge Motorsport, but this has no brand on it. So I think you can assume the origin of this.
China.
Now non-branded BOVs are quite promising with their quality because I like the quality so far and people have been using them and they sound the same as Forge. So what I'm going to do today is install this in my car and compare it with the same 1.2 TSI which has a Forge Motorsport blow-off valve. We'll compare the two and see which sounds better or not and check if these are worth it. So now let's begin the installation by first removing this charge pipe. So in order to remove this charge pipe, there are these two T30 torque screws and there are just pull tabs at the back. And then at the back, there are just two tabs which you can push out. This is the stock boost pipe. Now this is a good time to slightly clean your throttle body. You can use some brake cleaner if you want to, carb cleaner, whatever. But just take your rag and clean it the best you can. So we need to first relocate the map sensor from the old boost pipe. But as you can see, the BOV just locks onto the housing and you can see these two tabs. These will align with the two tabs that are over the throttle body. The BOV will face this side, as you can see. The BOV will face away from you and this housing will just lock in place. Just like that. Now we just relocate the map sensor as well. It has two T20 torque screws that you can just remove. Slightly wiggle it out. There is a seal, so it might show some friction. Work your way. Yep. That's the sensor right there. And just like we removed it, we can slot it right here. Be gentle with the seal. And then from the hardware, we can use the two screws provided for it. These are the two screws provided for the map sensor. These use a 5 mm Allen head. You can just thread it in by hand and then tighten it later. Gently tighten it, do not over tighten it because it is plastic, so you can break it. And just like that, we have rerouted the connector. So now with the boost pipe clean and dried, we can install it. First we will install these rings on both ends and then install the pipe. at last we can install this fitting for our vacuum pipe. In order to do that, we need to first lift off this MAP sensor right here. It just has one tab on the side and you can just wiggle it out slightly. Be gentle with it, it is plastic, it can break. Gently shimmy it up and there you go, it's out. So you need to first put the cork gasket in place and this vacuum tab with the pipe attached in this orientation. It will be a tight fit, so just squeeze it in. And once it's all seated, you can put the MAP sensor on top of it. Don't over tighten it, it is plastic that is threading into and it can strip, so be careful. Use your common sense here. And then plug the connector back in. Now the other end of it goes on top of the BOV. This is the top of the BOV. This other side needs to come right here. So we'll cut it right about there, leaving some room but not a lot. And once it's cut, you can just go onto the nipple on top of the BOV. And that's it. Let's put the tools away, start the car, and hear what it sounds like. Things like these actually make you fall in love with a car all over again. This sounds great. This sounds great. But let's compare it to a Forge BOV now. Even though this does sound great, I don't care what the Forge one sounds like. But let's still see what the main difference is. My prediction is there's going to be no difference. That's my prediction. So this is CS Racing's car, which is on a Forge Motorsport BOV. Let's hear it. So that was a Forge Motorsport BOV. Now let's take a look at it. बाहर आना ये क्या है? So this is what the Forge Motorsport BOV looks like and looks pretty much identical, honestly. It has the same क्या है ये? It has the same vacuum pipe, the same boost pipe, everything is identical. And it sounds the same as well. So the question is, does the difference in the amount that we pay for it equals better quality? I don't know. Let's hear mine again. And this is what the knockoff one sounds like. So that's all I wanted to share on the topic of adding a BOV to my 1.2 TSI Polo GT. The process is going to be the same if you go for a Forge one or this one, and it's going to be similar for most makes and models, if not the same. Let me know in the comments down below if you found a difference between the Forge one and this one, and which one would you spend your hard-earned money on. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.